All right, Nerlos Live coming to you from Southern California here. It's 9:47 in the morning, Thursday, April 13th, 2017. I want to do a quick video on North Korea. Everybody's talking about North Korea, and they should. Is Kim Jong-un planning to use submarines to launch a nuclear attack? How 50 North Korean subs went missing, sparking panic in Seoul, and Tokyo fears that Kim Jong-un is adapting fleet of subs so they can launch nuclear missiles. Comes 2 years after 50 North Korean submarines went off the radar. And then this Saturday marked the biggest national day called Day of Sun. What's going on? Well, a lot of articles. Here's other ones. I'm going to read that article here in a moment, but satellite photos show North Korean nuclear site primed and ready for another nuclear test. What's going on over there? 2 hours ago on CNN, satellite photos show North Korean nuclear site primed and ready for a sixth nuclear test. Satellite imagery shows vehicles and trailers parked around that area and lots of activity, all right? Let me go back to this article right here. Kim Jong-un is increasing his underwater military capabilities and may even have plans in place to launch nuclear missiles from a submarine. It has been claimed. I'm reading from the Daily Mail. There are fears the North Korean dictator is adapting his fleet of subs so they can fire warheads amid heightened tensions with the West. Now, you couple this article, which I'm going to read a little more of, with the articles that have been coming out the last couple of days, like this one. Is there a Russian or North Korean submarine off the coast of California? Unusual Navy, U.S. Navy, aircraft patrol searches sparking fears. Ooh, several military crafts were spotted idling off the California coast on Monday. 3 low-flying planes were reportedly in the area for several hours. Well, I'm here. I don't worry. Listen, as long as I'm in California with the Holy Spirit, with Jesus, with the blood of Jesus, ain't no country gonna blow us into the ocean. All right? Yeah. I'm telling you, the promises of God state clearly that before the Great Tribulation, there will come the great resistance against the Antichrist system up until the next rapture. Watch my videos on that. Yeah, I ain't worried. But am I watching and praying? Oh, yeah. The reports have sparked concerns of a possible foreign submarine off the coast of California. The idling presence of anti-submarine military crafts hovering off the U.S. West Coast has prompted concerns of a possible threat to national security. Concerns have circulated that foreign submarine from North Korea or Russia. I'm not concerned of Russia. I am concerned about North Korea because North Korea is a satellite of the Vatican. Is a pawn of the Vatican. Is the Vatican in a desperate attempt trying to start something with North Korea? Well, didn't the Vatican start something with Hitler? Oh, it's called World War II. You know, the wars that are going on the planet, that have gone on, that are going on right now, and that are about to come to the earth and manifest, I'm telling you, they are Vatican wars. I was reading a scripture here, Revelation chapter 17, wonderful chapter of the Bible showing the Vatican's influence on the planet. Revelation 17, chapter 17, verse 18. And the woman, this is the Vatican, which you saw is that great city, hello, which reigns over the kings of the earth, the world, rules. Ho ho! The waters which you saw where the whore sits, then the Bible calls the Vatican the great whore, the great prostitute, the mother of harlots. She sits upon the nations, the peoples, the multitudes, nations, and tongues. Wow. That's verse 15. Great chapter. Verse 5, and upon her forehead, this is the Vatican's forehead, are names written, Mystery Babylon, Secret Babylon. The reason I like to talk about the Vatican behind the wars and behind the New World Order is because she tries to hide. The Bible is clear that the Vatican is hiding and trying to hide in these last days, and has for nearly 2,000 years. Upon her forehead, the Vatican's forehead, a name, mystery, secret Babylon, the Babylonian system of the Vatican. Mystery, secret, secret, secret. So I love to do videos. I do 3 shows a day, 10 a.m. and 2 p.m., 10 a.m. in the morning and 2 p.m. in the afternoon, California time. Every day, Monday through Friday on Facebook Live with another YouTube top story video on my YouTube channel as well. You can go to darrellawson.com to check out 3 shows a day I do every day, Monday through Friday, and even Sunday mornings, 10 a.m. Yeah. I like to expose and shine the light on this secret system, this mystery Babylon, this city that runs the kings of the earth, the countries, the governments. I could talk about countries like the BRIC nations, Brazil, Russia, India, China, South Africa. You could throw in Syria. You can throw in Iran. You can throw in Venezuela, other countries that are pulling back from the control of the Vatican, and the Vatican doesn't like it. That's why these countries like Russia get so much bad press, because the Vatican is so scared of her. And China and the BRIC nations, yeah. Mystery Vatican, mystery Babylon, secret, the great. The mother of hookers, prostitutes, governments, intelligence agencies that work for the New World Order. Abominations of the earth. She's in charge. Revelation 17, verse 1. There came one of the 7 angels which had the 7 vials, and talked with me, saying unto me, Come here, and I'll show you. What? The judgment of the great whore, the Vatican, the great prostitute that sits upon many waters, the nations. So I throw Revelation 17 in here because it has to be brought out that the Vatican controls North Korea. North Korea is a pawn of the Vatican. And the Vatican is trying to stir things up on the planet because she's scared. Mystery Babylon is scared that she doesn't have enough time to set up the New World Order before the return of Jesus. Oh, yeah. This is the Vatican calling North Korea. You're going to do what we want you to do, right? And you're going to do it now. Vatican's scared of a Russian-Chinese-American alliance. The Vatican is afraid that Trump will get the information from Russia and China of what went what's going on the planet. What really went on with Assad. What went on with 9/11. What's going on the planet. Past, present, and future. The Vatican doesn't want the truth, the true intelligence information getting to Trump. So they're trying to scare Trump into not having a relationship with the BRIC nations and countries that are and have pushed away from the Vatican. So, when you understand this, you can understand what's going on with North Korea. All right, let me just read a little more of these possible sightings of North Korean submarines off the U.S. Concerns have circulated that a foreign submarine from North Korea could be the reason for the unusual military activity off the coast of California. 3 low-lying military aircraft were reportedly seen in the area using flight tracking software, despite it not being a normal area of surveillance. Very interesting, yeah. Among the aircraft were seen was the Navy EP-3E Ares II, which is used for electronic surveillance. And listen, the Navy knows something's going on. A Navy P-3C Orion used for submarine spotting, and a Boeing P-8 Poseidon used for anti-submarine warfare was reported. Oh! U.S. military vessels were allegedly seen spanning the coastal waters from L.A. to San Diego. That's right where I live. The website stated that the Royal Canadian CP-140 Orion, which is also known for its capability to spot submarines, entered the area at one point. Very interesting. Now, I'm going to go back to the hot off the press, so to speak. The craziness of North Korea. Is Kim Jong-un planning to use submarines to launch a nuclear attack? So 2 days ago, earlier this week, you have U.S. Navy aircraft spanning the Pacific, looking for something. What are they looking for? Is the Vatican trying to use North Korea to stir up trouble? Now, I think the Vatican is having a huge headache because last week you have Trump. I believe sending missiles into Syria was a big mistake. Now, the Vatican was happy about that because that would, incur wrath from Russia and China and Iran, etc., etc. But yesterday and the day before, Trump is saying, no, we are not going to invade Syria. So that's a breath of fresh air. Yeah, that's good. That's good news. The Vatican is upset. The Vatican tries to use countries. Who can we use? Can we use Cuba? Can we use North Korea? Can we use Turkey? Can we use Saudi Arabia? The Vatican, which controls most countries on the planet, looks for countries that they can use to bring about wars on the planet. Now it looks like it's North Korea's turn to come to bat for the Vatican. Wow, kind of freaky. But the good news is that Trump has gotten off the warpath against Syria, invading it. I mean, that's crazy. That's great talk. And I've done many videos on this. On my YouTube channel, I have 1,500 videos that I've done. So that shows you I've been talking about it for a long time. And every day. And I have going on 300 new fresh videos as well on Facebook Live, on my Facebook pages. Yeah. And I talk about this every day. Listen, when Turkey had a coup against it, that was the Vatican trying to screw Turkey like they're doing right now with North Korea. Turkey is a pawn of the Vatican. And just before the presidential election in 2016, the Vatican tried to cause a nuclear outbreak from Turkey because the U.S. was storing missiles in Turkey. And the coup by the CIA, by the Vatican, which runs the CIA, was trying to stir up trouble in Turkey. But the president of Turkey, Erdogan, is that how you say his name? Said not today. Yeah, no, he pulled away from that. The Vatican wanted to cause like a World War III nuclear outbreak from Turkey, but that didn't happen. They failed in their coup attempt. Now, it wasn't just because, the president of Turkey is evil. I mean, he's not an angel. But I think he realized, I don't want to be responsible for World War III nuclear outbreak. And so I think the Turkish president, even though it looks like he is double-minded a lot of times, I think he's pulling closer to Russia, which is a good sign. And the turnaround of Trump's mind about not invading Syria is important because now looks like Trump is pulling closer to Russia and to China for allies to deal with North Korea and other issues, which is great. Because when Trump, the U.S. gets involved with China and Russia as allies instead of enemies, they prevent World War III and nuclear holocaust. It's very good. The Vatican doesn't like this. The Vatican the New World Order wishes that Russia and China would be a continual enemy with the USA. So therefore, Trump would not get the help that he needs, the U.S. needs to deal with countries like North Korea. China is warning North Korea now, you better smarten up. China and the U.S. have joined together. And if China joins the U.S. to work against crazy countries that are run by the Vatican, it's a good sign. Russia is there as well. If China's involved, Russia's also involved. Yeah. I mean, you look at some of the headlines today. Daily Express, World War III could start. Putin and Jinping may join forces. All right? Which is, they're always together. They told Obama for the last 8 years, you will not, destroy Syria. And that's why Syria hasn't been destroyed yet. So it's good. It was beautiful to see. I wish Trump